Bette Midler, one of the US's most well-known singer-songwriters, and also one of the most well-known haters of Donald Trump, has recently come under fire for a tweet. This tweet is a bit, and I want to talk about that, because there are some facts that I think she has overlooked. Facts I think she needs to respect, and perhaps issue an apology, because it's possible her tweet is a bit racist. So the tweet reads, "Look, there are African American men in this shot. How much did he pay them to be blackground?"
You see this face? This is what you call an angry, pissed off black woman. Bette Midler, you done brought me out of my child's basketball game. Did you actually just call a group of black men blackground, saying that Trump paid them to actually be there? Are you saying that black African American men are whores for hire? Are you saying that they don't have intelligence to be somewhere based on politics instead of a dollar? Are you saying that they can't make a rational, intelligent decision? Have you lost your mind? Bitch, you are not a comedian. You better stick to acting hocus pocus for we abracadabra your ass off the earth.
This being a reference to the fact that many believe Donald Trump only appeals to white people. Let's just go ahead and forget that under Donald Trump, more people from ethnic minority backgrounds are in work, which is a good sign. It's a start of something to help improve the lives and qualities of those who have been affected by rather reckless spending that didn't really help anyone. Then again, Trump hasn't exactly been that good with money either. But the term fiscal conservatism does crop up. It is quite amusing, I have to admit. I guess when you have a political system that's entirely predicated on a glorified popularity contest, it's not so much about the policy, but how much someone's willing to do to look good, as opposed to making those tougher decisions and being hated. Then again, it doesn't matter what Trump does, he's hated anyway. Proof of that being from Bette Midler. Many people accusing Bette Midler of being racist for this. Now, according to Pew Research, 6% of black voters voted for Trump. Those voters making up 14% of the overall voters that voted for Trump. Most of them, if not all, being men. Much like in this shot here. So I don't think that President Trump paid for them to be there. The replies to her tweet, by the way, are predominantly calling her racist. Some pointing out that in their own state, a considerable number of black women, for example, voted for Trump in their state, 18% by the way in Florida. Current studies and surveys, polls show roughly 36% of African American voters actually support Trump at this present time. Of course, whether that translates to voters is a different matter entirely, and one can think maybe if you are a Republican, that if they do vote for him, he's a cinch for winning the 2020 election. Then again, people are still bleating on about the Mueller report. Oh dear Lord. Many in the thread also indicated that yes, you are a racist, and that the only reason you are pulling this card is because your narrative is dead, and race is all you have left. It reminds me an awful lot of when Kanye West threw his support behind Donald Trump, and Kanye was ostracized, and people saying, can we give you Kanye because he's the wrong kind of black for us? Essentially making him the equivalent of an Uncle Tom. Let's forget the fact that this guy's a billionaire now. He's insane, but the guy knows how to make money. Usually on Bette Midler's timeline and tweets, whenever she criticizes Trump, she gets a lot of likes. This time, she got a lot of likes. 3,000 is nothing to sniff at. But she got 22,000 replies. The majority of which, and I'll leave the tweet archived below, the majority of which basically calling her a racist piece of shit. Then again, she also has a track record of saying things that are a bit, For example, this one. Women are the N-word of the world. Raped, beaten, enslaved, married off, worked like dumb animals, denied education and inheritance, enduring the pain and danger of childbirth, and left in silence for thousands of years. They are the most disrespected creatures on Earth. Or how about the attack on Caitlyn Jenner? Now that Caitlyn Jenner has been cancelled, will she go back to being Bruce? Will Chris take him back? Do I smell a re-wedding? Oh dear. The list really does go on, and in honesty, I think it's a case that perhaps Bette Midler might want to stop. This reminds me an awful lot of the comedian lady who held up a severed head of Trump's. There are lines that are being crossed, And much like the Rashida Tlaib quote, "If they go low, we go lower," there are lines you should not cross to try and look good. You have been absolutely reamed. I'm gonna quote Ben Carson to finish this. "White liberals are the most racist people of all, because they put blacks in a box and insist that they think one way, and if they don't, they attack them as illegitimate, all the while denying that their policies destroy blacks."